How did you get into this?
Oh, right. It came basically out of the blues. My brother has been doing re-enactment for about 17 years. And basically he said, well, why don't you come along? And I said, well, I don't do camping. And he said, oh, you'll enjoy it. So I actually went along to Tewkesbury back in 2000. And how can I put it? Picked up a sword, went on the battlefield, and wondered why I hadn't been doing this all my life. It was just, I can't describe the feeling that I actually got from it. And then, that was my introduction to it. And then you start to learn all about the history of things, because my knowledge of the period that we were doing, which was the Wars of the Roses period, was very, very limited. And you're talking to people, you start to learn things, and then you think, right, you then, instead of listening to what people are saying, you go off and start finding things out yourself. You go deeper into it. And the deeper you go into it, the more you realise that, it's not just history. The way I like to say it is, today we stood on the shoulders of everybody that's gone before. And if you understood what they went through, and if you understood how they thought, what they did, why they did it, you get a greater understanding of why you're here today and what we should be doing.
Absolutely. And you're doing this as a family, aren't you?
Yes,
what are the great things about being reenactors?
It's like a coming together of everybody. You can talk to people on phone or anything, but when you actually come together, and to the big tents and that, it's just a happy family feeling. It's just an extended family. It's just really nice.
My children have got more aunties and uncles than ever they would have had, and it's the safest environment for them. I know it might sound dumb, but it really is. Everybody is looking out for everybody else. It's a social event. We're doing things as a family. It's not a case of sitting in the house with Thomas on his computer.
Where's Thomas? Can I just... Is that Thomas down there?
Thomas!
Who doesn't want to be interviewed, clearly. There are. But he's here.
He's here,
Yes,
Thomas enjoys it, and Thomas, when we're actually doing our own shows, takes part in the shows. He's quite proficient with the sword. He's got all his own kit, his own armour, etc. But as I said, instead of sitting at home, Thomas on his computer, Natasha watching telly, Mum reading a book or whatever, we're doing something together. We're out together. We're doing something together, and we just meet wonderful people and wonderful friends.
And what do you think of English Heritage as an organisation, putting on the Festival of History?
There should be more of this type of thing. There isn't enough. You can get small events at places where you've got maybe one sort of period going off, but something like this where you've got a multi-period show and you've got so much. It's absolutely staggering the amount of history that is here. And to me, there's just not enough of these events going off in the country at the moment.
Oh,
Do an awful lot more.
That's lovely.